A very important price action on Bitcoin, because from here market is going to come back down, good retracement before the next move to the upside. The detail in this very video. And if you look at Blum that just listed yesterday, for the past 24 hours we've seen stability in price, which is very different from what we do see from Telegram token. Okay, so from here I am expecting market to retrace a little bit to the downside, and then the next move to the upside. The detail is coming soon in this very video. And if you look at the price of ETH, you discover that market move upward and then move another one into this very point of important resistance, and market is coming back down right now. Of course it's weekend, so the market have high capacity of coming back down a little bit into this very fair value gap before the next move to the upside. I'll be discussing the detail in this very video. And also on Pi, market makes significant move upward into this very area, could not break out, and then all the way to the downside. What next for the price of Pi? All of these and many more in this very video, so pay attention, watch this video all the way to the very end. The first thing here is the price of Bitcoin. Why? Because Bitcoin is the father of all cryptocurrency, and if it begins to move all the way to the downside, 95% of every coin out there is going to move downward. I know you know that already, but if you look at this very price action right here, it looks very, very beautiful. Why? Because market have greater capacity of moving all the way to the upside, and here is why I say so. If you look at this, market was moving all the way to the downside. We see when market created this all-time high, market come back down. Okay, from here market come back all the way to this very point, move upward, come back down below that very point, and then move all the way to the upside, which is a significant move. Now if you notice, from here to this very point there is a very important level of resistance from this very point, because this was the last bullish expansion to the upside before the market begin to move all the way to the downside from here downward. So market move into the same level again, and right here we are seeing this very move. What that means is, if we see the market come back down, it will be healthy for the market to move upward. And that is why I am expecting that the market from here come back down a little bit before the next move to the upside. That is very, very important, and that is what you should pay attention to right now. So this very area of resistance right here is what is resisting the market from moving upward right here, which means a movement upward can cause a breakout, but that breakout may not be sustained because the market has moved all the way from here to the upside. But if we see the market come back down for a little retracement, not aggressive retracement all the way to the downside, but just a little retracement into this very area before the next move upward, it will give the market a little bit of health to move significantly all the way to the upside, and a possible creation of a new high. And that is what I am not paying attention to right now on this very price action. So pay attention to market coming all the way to the downside, and the exact same point I am looking at is this very point right here of important support. Okay, market should come back down into this very area. The possibility of market not coming into this very area is there because the buy pressure on chain right now is very, very aggressive. And what I mean by aggressive is a lot of companies are buying Bitcoin right now. I'm not talking about private individuals. A lot of companies ranging from saylor, Meta Planet, BlackRock, they are buying aggressively and expecting market to dip back down. That possibility is there, but I am not looking at that anymore. I'm expecting the market to just correct a little bit into this very area and then move all the way to the upside. And of course, we can see the market stay within this very area during the weekend and a breakout all the way to the upside. That is also a possibility. So this is what I am looking at right now. Pay attention to this to be in the right direction of the market. Conclusively, market should come back down into this very area before the next move upward, and a possible creation of a new high is expected, or market stay within this very area, okay, before the next move to the upside after a breakout, which is also very important and is a possibility on this very chart. Pay attention to this to be in the right direction of the market on the price of BTCUSDT for our chart. Blum just listed yesterday, and for the past 24 hours we've seen stability in the price of Blum. Unlike many other Telegram token. And if you look at it, market pump, not aggressive pump, about 1,100, between 1,100 to 1,500% all the way upward. And market come back down. Obviously, market is going to come back down a little bit before the next move to the upside. So if you use your fib retracement tool, the market have possibility of coming all the way to the downside from this very point. Okay, let me take this highest high right here. So we have this very point of 0.50. Okay, I'm expecting market to come back into this very area before the next move upward, or market dip more into this very point before the next move upward. Now, of course, market is still going to move upward. Okay, this is for people that want to do day trading. So if you want to do day trading on this very pair, then you need to wait for the market to come back down a little bit into this very area of the Fibonacci retracement tool for the next move to the upside. And of course, one of the things you need to pay attention to is a significant bullish candle, or look for volume on the price action. Once you see volume on price action, then that can be a sign for market moving upward. And market can also come back down into this very area, and looking for volume within this very point will be a great sign that the market is about to move all the way to the upside. This is what you need to pay attention to on this very Blum chart, 4-hour chart, and I'll be updating you on this very channel. So pay attention to future videos. ETH/USDT 4-hour chart. Very importantly, if you look at it, market has not broken structure, which makes this chart very, very interesting as well. Because if you look at this very point, we have this level of resistance right here, which was the significant bullish candle before this bear drop all the way to the downside. And market approached that very point because we have a touch at this very area, and then we have this move all the way to the downside. Right now, market is consolidating within this very point of important resistance. So what that means is the market have capability of coming back down, and the level you should pay attention to for market to come back down into is this very area. Okay, this is what I'm expecting personally. This very point is very, very close to where the market is right now. That means you should not expect an aggressive drop all the way to the downside on the price of ETH/USDT 4-hour chart. What I am expecting is not an aggressive drop. Market should drop a little bit into this very area before the next move into this very point, and a breakout here is going to make us go above $2,600. This is my personal opinion and what I am paying attention to. And of course, market also have the possibility of staying within this very area, because we've seen market stay within this very point for several days now, which means the possibility of market staying within this very area is there, and afterward market breakout and market is going to begin to move upward above $2,600. This is what I am personally looking at right now. Now, you may be looking at something different, something like market crashing all the way to the downside and create a new low, lower than the previous low at this very point. I am not looking at market coming all the way to the downside. That possibility is there, but for me, it's not on the table right now because there is stability in the market, and market have greater capacity of moving all the way to the upside, and that is why I am expecting either a consolidation before a breakout, or market should retrace a little bit into this very area before the next move all the way to the upside. That means a buy opportunity will be a good thing to look for in the market on ETH/USDT moving forward. And if you come to the price of Pi right here, you discover that Pi make a significant move few days ago. We have this significant move right here to exact same point I was expecting market to move into, and then we see this correction back down. Market move a little bit, correction back down. Market is going to correct a little bit, and then the next move into this very area before it's going to move again all the way to the upside. This is what I am expecting on the price of Pi, and this is my personal opinion, because you may be looking at something different on price action, which is also very okay. So this was the last bear drop here before this bullish expansion all the way to the upside. So the market dropped from this very point all the way to the downside. Then we have this bullish expansion all the way to the upside. Then market correct, move upward, could not create a new high, come back down. I am expecting the market to move up a little bit and then come into this very area before the next move. Of course, if you take the Fibonacci retracement tool from here and you measure from here to this very point right at this very area, you discover that the market is down below the 0.618 level. So that means there is a possibility of market entering into this very point before the next move all the way to the upside. Of course, market can move from here also all the way upward, but what I am personally expecting right now is for the market to retrace a little bit and then come back down again before the final move all the way to the upside on the price of Pi. And if you come to coin market cap, you discover that the crypto market capitalization is maintaining stability, $3.29 trillion, and this is weekend already, and the fear and greed index have increased a little bit to the greed level, still at neutral position. What we saw last time was 45, right now is 49, which means market is shifting gradually to the greed zone. What that means is the market is becoming more stable within this neutral position. And if we move from the neutral position right here to the greed area, it means that more liquidity is going to flow into the market as well, which will make the market more greedier. And this is what you need to pay attention to right now. Consider supporting this channel by leaving a like for this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the bell notification for more crypto videos like this one. Also check the channel for other crypto content. Join our Telegram channel, link in the description of this very video and also in the pinned comment. It is a free channel. Join right now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.